guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm so YouTube famous-er, as Miranda sings this. I'm so YouTube famous now. Oh, God. Anyway, so happy election day. Did you vote? I voted. And it only took me 5 minutes. I was so excited. I thought it would take me like, people said the lines were gonna be like 2 and 3 hours. I like walked in, I was in and out in 5 minutes. But anyway, so I wanted to do something election related today. And I was like, well, what could I do for the people of the people? And so I thought, you know, the #1 video I have talked, the thing that I've done or I've talked about on here that has received the most response, honest to God, that I've received the most tweets about, the most direct messages about, the most Instagram direct messages about, the most emails about, is my opinion of Manny Mua. So I thought, well, hell, we'll just leave it to the people. I'll expose what I know, and then you guys can make your choice in the comment section below and just let me know what you think, and we'll just have it all out in my comment section, right? Because this is what happened. So I found Manny Mua. This is my complete honest truth of the nature right here, okay? I found Manny Mua, I don't know, maybe like a year ago on YouTube, and I don't remember what he was doing. He came up as a recommended video, and I was like, this guy is really cute. Who is he? So I went to his video, and I was like, maybe I found him on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I get it. So like, this is his gig. He's like this cute guy that does like, you know, makeup, and he has like 5 o'clock shadow and whatever, which was kind of different. So I thought, okay, that's cute. And I started watching his videos. Now you have to understand, you guys, like I am not a makeup guru. I'm not a beauty guru. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm not. So I don't really know the ins and outs of palettes and all this kind of shit. I just don't, right? And I made that very, very clear on my channel. I don't know it. So for me, at that point, Manny was this cute guy that hung out with Patrick Star. I loved all of his videos with Patrick Star. I thought they were hilarious. They seemed like good Judies. I was like, well, all right, I love this whole deal. Yada, yada, yada. And then I continued to watch him over time, and he befriended Jeffree Star, and then he started hanging out with Jeffree Star, and then Sanders and Karina and all these people were talking about, you know, like, so he's not friends with Patrick anymore because of Jeffree and yada, 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 and all his drama. And I said things about it because, of course, that, you know, if you know my shtick, if you know my gig at that time, which I guess I'm going back to because spirit fingers, who cares, is to poke fun at those channels because why not? I mean, they're the bully on the playground. So anyway, but so Karina came out with this video, and it was about something to do with Manny Mua, and let me just tell you, it's so funny, you guys, to totally prove that I am not a beauty guru, which, like I said, I know it's really hard to believe, right? But I really thought his name was, like, I would say to my husband, like, this guy is so cute, and he'd be like, who? And I'd say, Manny Mua. I thought his name was Manny Mua. I did not know what MUA stood for, ever, I swear, okay? Finally, one day, I was, like, watching this video, and I was like, oh, man, like there's a lot of these Muas out there. There's a lot of these Muas on the internet. Are they all related, or is this like drag, like the House of Mua? And so I was like, oh, they're makeup artists. I get it now. Okay. So I'm a little slow to the game, like I said, because I'm not a beauty guru. I know, hard to believe. So anyway, but I just thought he was a hot guy. That's it, okay? I think he's cute. I liked him. I thought he was real personable in his videos. And you know, like he says in his videos that like if you don't like his videos, you don't have to watch his videos, right? Which hey, I get that gig all day long. So anyway, so I watched this video, all these people would bash him back and forth, and I'd said stuff on there about blah, 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 whatever. They'll work it out. Patrick and Manny will work it out and all this kind of stuff. And then I watched like Nathan, Jeffree's boyfriend, Jeffree, Manny, all of them, Patrick Star on Snapchat, and I started seeing like a lot of what people were talking about. Like I started seeing like Manny hanging out with Jeffree like all the time, just like at his house or like sitting back while somebody was playing video games and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. And then what was interesting to me was that Manny's channel, like, grew overnight. Like, literally grew overnight once he started hanging out with Jeffree Star. Like, I mean, I already have, like, a lot of subscribers, and this is really important for the video, I just want to say. I'm looking at it today, and he has, oh, look at this right here. This is so cute. 4 days ago, he did the Kylie Jenner Burgundy palette. I don't know anything about that. But anyway, review and tutorial. Is it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Anything by Kylie Jenner, though, is worth it, right? But, he, on his hand right here, can you see? He has, that's called a swatch. If you're not a beauty guru like me, you wouldn't know. I learned that because that's called a swatch, right? So anyway, And then he did, DIY Jeffree Star. That got 1.1 million views. I mean, he made a little bit of money off that one, right? And then story time, getting into a fight at the bar, 476,000 views. So he got like, I don't know, not a lot of views compared to his other stuff. Oh, full face, affordable fall makeup tutorial, 524,000 views. So all these views that he's getting, trying out lip dicks, what the fuck. That was actually a really cute video. I watched that. It's like, where are these lipsticks that look like dicks? That got 1.3 million views. So, I mean, he's doing okay. He's got almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube. I think when I started watching him, he didn't have 1 million yet. So he's gone a long way. So anyway, so one night I'm sitting there and I'm watching this video, and it's Karina Kaboom. In my opinion, Karina Kaboom. Oh, damn it. I wanted to put the blue nail polish up there because, you know, it's not a Karina Kaboom video unless you put the blue nail polish on there. But this isn't really about Karina Kaboom or Sanders Kennedy or any of those people. This is really about I was going to say the blue nail polish, but it's not. This is really about Manny Mua. Manny Mua. I call him Manny Mua because, I mean, why would you ever change something if you call him Manny Mua once, you call him Manny Mua twice? It's the house of Mua. So anyway, and I think he should change it, and instead his name shouldn't be Manny Mua. It should be Manny Moo. Mua. U with like a thing over it. I don't know. Anyway, wouldn't that be cute? Mua. Like, Mua. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I watched this video about these Morphe products and all this kind of stuff. I don't know what a Morphe is. I even said in my video, I said, isn't that like one of those battery charged phone packages? That's what I thought it was. So anyway, I didn't know, and I watched the video, and all these people were all up in arms about Manny Mua becoming all so upset because, and I had put him on my, like, top 10 hottest list, like, of guys on YouTube, like, the week before. And all these people were really upset. Oh, and he tweeted me out, thanks. That was so nice of him, wasn't it? It was so personable. Thanks. Anyway, I'm riding the coattails of big YouTubers. So anyway, he, thanks. He didn't follow me, didn't subscribe to me, just thanks. But I'm riding the coattails of big YouTubers. Anyway, so he, because I can't have a fucking opinion, because if I have an opinion, I'm riding coattails. Anyway, irrelevant. So I did think that after all of this drama that I have caused upon myself in defending Manny Mua, that I don't even know. I mean, you know, like, he could kick me in the face and he wouldn't even know who I was. But anyway, after all this drama that I have received from Manny Mua, I mean, he could do a little bit more than a thanks. But anyway, so I watch this video, and Karina Kaboom goes, and she's just so upset about these Morphe brushes, and you're not a makeup artist. If you guys know all that stuff, go watch her video. And then I went to go watch his video, which is like a 26-minute video about these things. And like this one part, he goes in there and he's like, he like fast forwards it. I'm like, huh? I had to like watch it back like 5 times. I'm like, what did he say? Oh, you're not a makeup artist if you don't know how to do something. I don't know what he said. I don't really give a shit about it. Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru. I know it's hard to believe. But anyway, so I started getting all of these hateful messages, you guys. Like seriously, people came for me, okay? And not because they love Manny, but because they hate Manny, which was so interesting to me. And listen, I know hate's a strong word. Y'all hate Manny, some of you out there. I mean, seriously. The comments, the messages I got were like so like personal interactions they had with him. And then they were like, you know, you really need to watch his videos. You need to watch his snaps because he's really gotten arrogant. And so like I went back and I watched his videos and I was like, all right, girl, Manny's changed a little bit. He's a little full of himself. All right. And so then I started watching his Snapchats, and I was like, it was when he and Jeffree Star like went somewhere, and they were like walking into this makeup event, and it was a totally different Manny Mua than I had seen before. I mean, he knew who Manny Mua was now, let's just put it that way. So anyway, I was like, okay, so I can understand a little bit of how the people see this, right? How they're a little offended by this, because if you are into all this makeup and all this kind of stuff, but still, I was like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. So anyway, yesterday I received this message. So what happened was, I put this video out, and like all of these people came for me, right? Because like they thought I was defending Manny Mua. Well, let me just put this out there for you. I don't give a rat's ass about any of this shit to do with Manny Mua. I don't understand it. I don't know about Morphe brushes, blah, blah. But if you do, I totally understand why you'd be all upset about it. If you're spending your money on these products or you feel like he's endorsing something incorrectly, I do understand why you would be upset about that. But if you don't, it's not that big of a deal. So, all these people came for me. I got literally the nicest message, okay. So this girl and I go back and forth on Twitter. I don't even know how I got dragged into it except for that, like, Manny, like, started dragging all this stuff around. It was this mess on Twitter, right? Twitter is just, I mean, it is like the black hole of hatred. So anyway, this girl sends me this message, and I'm not going to say her name. I'm going to keep it private for her, but it was literally the nicest message in the entire world, okay, on direct message. And she was like, I am so sorry about all the shit that happened. Actually, 2 girls. There was another girl that this happened like 2 weeks ago. She contacted me. She knows who she is because we went back and forth and kind of made up. And she was like, listen, we can agree to disagree. I love your content. I was like, thank you. She was so sweet to reach out to me. Well, this other girl reached out to me like 2 days ago. Lengthy message about how she had seen some of my videos about my mom and all this kind of stuff. Very genuine, very sweet. And I was like, these people are like really hurt by like how Manny has changed or if he's changed or whatever. So I thought, I'm just going to read some of the comments that I have received on my videos. And I'm not calling anybody out. You can go to my videos. You can read the comments. They're there. I'm not going to say the names. And I will just, and some of them are good and some of them are bad. And at the end of the day, you guys make the decision about Manny MUA. But I will say this that's interesting to me, is that all these people say that they don't like Manny, but like his subscriber count just continues to grow and grow and grow. And one of the things that I noticed on YouTube is that YouTubers that people don't like a lot of times, like, I mean, there's the Casey Neistats and those kinds of Shane Dawsons and whatever, and Joey Graceffa's and, you know, Tyler Oakley that continue to do very well subscriber count. But majority-wise is that it seems to me that, like, people that, like to watch a train wreck or they like to watch somebody that's kind of cruel and mean, it's like they want to see that, right? If you look primarily across YouTube right now, there's like, I mean, I could probably whip off 20 names of people that I know that like are kind of putting out their like negative, dragging content, and their like subscriber count is like doing very well. So it's like, it's interesting to me, like, what is it that people really want? Like, because Manny says on his videos, if you don't like his stuff, you can go somewhere else and watch something else. So why aren't you watching something else? I don't know. I'm not going to say that anymore. I said that and I lost a bunch of subscribers. You shouldn't leave my channel. My channel's awesome. And I'm awesome. But I'm not a beauty guru. Just in case you are confused, I'm not a beauty guru. So anyway, I actually photographed some of these. So I want to tell you, and I hope nobody gets upset that I'm reading their comments on here. You can go to the comments and you can read them. But the comment that really made me start thinking about this was this. The comment is this. You got plenty of followers only because you're picking on, first of all, I was not picking on Manny in this video. So the person didn't even watch the video because I didn't say anything negative about Manny in the video. I actually kind of like came to his rescue a little bit, which is why so many people like left me nasty comments. Okay, only because you're picking on Manny, that's why he wouldn't pick on you like Manny said he does. Manny wouldn't pick on me. I don't know Manny like that. Does Manny know me like that? He might pick on me like that. Who knows? Manny said he doesn't care what others think about his friendship with Jeffrey. Why would he? He's only benefiting from it. He feels sorry for the haters and he honors his followers as well. Manny is really nice. If you ever watch him, you would see that. He wouldn't even hit a lesbian to stop making Manny look like a monster. I don't even know what that means in there, but is that the Jeffree Star or something? Because he not all like any other person I have ever, I'm reading this exactly like it's typed, by the way. Person I have ever seen, he's special, very special, Manny is, and he don't deserve hate from anyone, even drama channels. And I will defend Manny anytime, any place, anywhere, because I like Manny a lot. Okay. Well, I guess you like Manny a lot. But like, why would he not like care what people said about his friendship with Jeffrey? It's like, would I say like, if somebody came for me and said, I don't know. I mean, nobody should care about what anybody has to say on YouTube anyway. But I do think that we need to take it into consideration. So let me just read you through some of these comments because like I said, I photocopied all these comments and oh, there's a picture of me on Snapchat. I voted today. Go follow me on Snapchat, Peter Monn. I always snap people back because I am likable like that. You can defend me a lot too if you want. But anyway, so I thought I'd read some of these. I love Manny. This drama is insane. I mostly watch makeup videos. Manny MUA did not fire the first shot. He was defending himself with a sarcastic Morphe comment. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I personally do not like Manny music, but I think people are being ridiculous over this Morphe comment he made. It was obviously a joke. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Life has enough real issues to be bothered about. I totally agree with that statement. Okay, Manny is a dick. If he wasn't cute, you wouldn't be talking about him. Well, that might be true. I have to own that kind of all day long. So anyway, Peter, here's what people resent regarding Manny. He is paid, and his opinions are considered biased at this point. He's very connected to certain other YouTuber people, and some feel like he's a bit of a social climber. I'm just letting you know what the Manny negativity is all about. And then somebody underneath it said, and his makeup skills are honestly average, and he's a makeup socialite at best. I like Manny, but even if I didn't, I don't see the issue with the comment about the makeup. He was obviously joking and trying to rave about a product because it's his opinion, which he gets paid for. But Manny MUA has needed to get humbled for a while now. I'm looking at my time. So basically, he's doing clickbait on YouTubers that have a large following and wanting to ride, oh, this is about me. Now I understand why he kisses asses so he can get, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care for Manny's content, but he wants a shout out. I would love a shout out from Manny all day long. I said before, I want Manny to shout me out, Woof Daddy. Like him or hate him, I still want him to shout it out. You got plenty of people come for me like they come for Manny. To be honest, I think Karina has a right to be angry at Manny. He has hurt her personally. If you're not familiar now, but we'll watch videos. Everyone knows he's riding Morphe's dick to get their money. But anyway, love you too. I don't think the majority of people care one bit that Manny is doing well for himself. That's irrelevant. He's just not that likable of a person. In my opinion, modesty goes a long way. And I'm going to end the comments right there because this is what I really want to know in the comment section, and I really want to start a discussion about this because like I said, my job is to talk about other YouTubers because I'm a YouTube fanboy. Convince me one way or the other. Should I like him or should I not like him? Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru, but I would really like to know your honest opinion about Manny Mua below. I really am kind of on the fence. I don't know. I will always say all day long, I think he's absolutely gorgeous cute. I love him. I think he's cute. But it doesn't say much about his character to say he's cute. There's a lot of beautiful people that are 10s physically looking, but they're like 2s inside, right? We can all admit to that. So, can you please let me know in the comment section below what you think, and then I guess I'll have to do another expose on Manny once that's done. Love you. Bye.